spooky children, it's me Ghost Girl and I'm here with you guys for another video. So in today's video I'm going to be doing my makeup and talking about a few things. So I'm going to start this video with the Dior Forever Skin Correct Concealer in the shade 1 Nude. I'm going to be blending it in with this. I call it a blending brush, but God knows actually what it is. I just know that they're really handy. So, what's new in my world? It has been a very crazy couple of weeks, let's just say that for sure. The horrible job that I was talking about in my last video, I'm thankfully not working there anymore. But the reason for that is because I basically got bullied out of the job, and there's only like so much like rubbish that you can take off people before you end up like reaching your breaking point, and that is kind of what happened to me. So I hit my breaking point with that job, and I kind of had to make like an important decision for my mental health, because this year really hasn't been easy for me with like my psycho ex and everything. So for all of yous that like don't know, this year I met a guy, and I ended up being in a extremely abusive relationship, and I found out that he was cheating on me with my best friend, and apparently it was on multiple occasions. So then I ended the relationship, and he was not happy about that, and I stopped talking to my best friend completely. She's now my ex-best friend, and she kept harassing me, kept trying to phone me, and was like begging me to be a friend again, and I said no. And then it was her birthday coming up, and then she had like a big kind of birthday do, and she invited him, which for starters was just like, you kept saying that you want to be on my good side and this, that, blah blah blah, and you want to make things up, but then you go and invite him to like your birthday night out. So it kind of says it all. I never went to the birthday thing, just to let you guys know. Don't know how you guys feel, but the nose is the hardest area to blend makeup in. Definitely, I have a nightmare try to blend in makeup onto my nose. Oh god, don't tell me this is going to be one of these bad makeup days. Yeah, because I have them a lot. Bad makeup days where you just try and then the makeup's just not blending in the way you want it to, and then most of the time I end up taking it all off and having to reapply it again. But that doesn't look quite, I don't think we're going to have to go to that length today, thankfully. Thank God. But yeah, that happened, and then he then wanted to try and sleep with her again, just to spite me, and she said no. Like, they'd went to a nightclub and he started getting all angry because she said no, and she told me she actually like ran away from him, which I think is quite funny considering she was probably running into his bed before. Anyway, and then she started dancing with another guy in the club, and then he got really angry and started going mental in this club and had to get dragged out of the nightclub by the bouncers. And then one of my mates that was out that night with his mates seen him outside one of the pubs near the nightclub having, like, he described it as a full-blown psychotic meltdown. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, maybe this is exaggerated, but this guy is just not the type of person to exaggerate about these types of things. He's one of the most laid back guys ever. So when he told me that the guy had a full-blown psychotic meltdown, I kind of believe him. He's that relaxed and chilled out too, so if he said that, then it must have been absolutely horrific. And then the police had to come and take him away in a police van, so I highly doubt he was understating it. And then before the police arrived, my ex-friend, who I can't believe she did this, I think she's an idiot. Like, personally, if I heard that a guy was going psycho outside a nightclub, I wouldn't be going outside to investigate. Would not. I would just stay inside the nightclub. I think that's the thing that most people would do. But no, she's the idiot that decides to go outside. Anyway, so she goes outside and he's there having this breakdown or whatever. And then he attacks her, and her brother and his pal had to actually pull him off her. And then her own brother, who is an absolute a-hole, by the way, like really bad, takes his side even though he attacked her. And then her brother, his boyfriend, and my ex go away and leave her on her own, and then start shouting at people in the taxi queue and was wanting to fight people in the taxi queue. And I think to myself, what a bunch of nutters. You need to be really not right in the head to be doing stuff like that. Personally, you know, the three of them are just absolute psychos. Anyway, so once the three of them leave her, she then turns up at my house at 5 in the morning, phones me and is like, oh, guess what happened, blah blah blah, tells me what happened, and then I'm offer to phone her a taxi, and then she tells me she's got no money, which is the usual story, like, honestly. And then I then have to phone her gran and get her gran to pick me up, and her gran is not a nice person at all. Like, her gran came to me and was shouting and was like wanting to know what happened, and then I explained to the gran what happened, and the gran just was an asshole about it. And then after that I had to block her number because she was just harassing me constantly. She even got a granny involved, and her gran was shouting abuse at me one time in a street, and I thought, that's embarrassing. Imagine being like 25-year-old and like involving your grannies in like situations, and imagine the granny like shouting in the middle of a town. That's so embarrassing. Like, she's very immature. It's like very petty high school stuff. Like, seriously. And then after all that, she blocked him, and he didn't like that, and him and her brother and the boyfriend started trolling me on social media and started harassing me online, and I had to stop making videos for a while because of it. It was just an absolute nightmare. So yeah, this year has been a nightmare, and because of everything that's happened, I've kind of had to start putting my mental health first in a lot of situations, and this job that I was doing had a really negative effect on my mental health, especially with like everything that I've already like explained to you guys. So yeah, when it came to this job, I ended up just quitting because I got really good at the job and my mental health was not worth the damage that job was causing. Like, it was not worth it. So not worth it. So I've had to leave my job for mental health reasons. So that's basically what's new with me. I know, not very happy themes at all. So now that I've put my foundation on, which was the NARS foundation, I'm going to be putting on the NYX Professional Makeup HD Finishing Powder to set my face into place. So now that the powder's been applied, I'm going to then start with the eye makeup, and in today's video I'm going to be using the Reloaded Jewel Tones by Eye Palette by Revolution, and I'm going to be dabbing into this shade right here. So now that the eyeshadow has been applied, I'm going to be putting on the NYX On The Rise Volume Lifting Mascara. So now that the mascara has been applied, I'm going to finish off with some lip gloss, and I'm going to be applying this lip gloss, which is the NYX Filler Instinct Lip Gloss. Now that the lipstick has been applied, that is my makeup look complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you did, then please like this video, comment down below, subscribe, click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified when my next video comes out. Also, don't forget to share this video and follow me on my socials. I'm on Twitter and I'm on Patreon, and if you follow me on Twitter and become a Patreon of mine, I'd be very grateful for that. Also, I'm doing tarot card readings on my Patreon, so if you could follow me on Patreon and watch my tarot videos, I would be very happy about that. Higher tiers get early access to videos, and then the lower tiers get access after that. Early access is 7 to 10 days before the lower tiers get access. But I hope you have enjoyed this video today, my spooky children. That is everything for me today, and goodbye.